Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day. It's still kind of dark 30 for us. It's early on a Wednesday morning, so I'm not sure what time you're seeing this, but hopefully things are going fantastically for you. Yes?
Yes.
So we've got a what sold for you. I think we got about 13 items across eBay and one on Poshmark, or a couple on Poshmark.
Sold something on Mercari first thing this morning.
Oh, okay. So
Talked it into existence.
You got to do that with Mercari. Three platforms to share sales from with you. So I will get right into that. My name's Greg.
I'm Robin.
And we go by
Fresh to Retro.
All right, so yeah, 13 items sold. 13. I'm not surprised. We didn't list really yesterday, but I don't know when all that algorithm kind of stuff catches up. But we did some retail arbitrage yesterday.
And we had to clean up the storage unit a little bit, kind of organize some. So there was some other tasks at hand that needs to be done.
Yeah. We did. We had a call with our accountant, which is our regularly, we have a monthly standing call just to touch base on everything. Like Robin said, cleaned up the storage unit, sorted a bunch of clothing out.
Still a lot to sort.
Yeah.
But we got it hopefully easier for when Greg goes over in the mornings to grab stuff.
I got stuff this morning pretty easily. Yeah. And then we went up about an hour and a half north. We wanted to check a record store out. We were actually hoping to be able to buy some records for our store along the way. Check the store out, had some lunch up there.
Delicious burger.
I had a flounder sandwich. We're right on the water, so I guess it's fresh seafood. We'll see. It's fresh enough for me. And then did some more retail arbitrage. Picked up a bunch of hats yesterday. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many we ended up getting. 40 or 50 hats, probably.
Probably.
Something like that. I don't know. But anyway, you're here for the what sold, so what sailed? What sailed?
Let's do these before
we'll get the golf clubs out of the way. A couple of golf clubs sold on eBay. This one is a tailor-made burner, 10.5 degree, older driver. Got some wear on it. Of course, it's older. It's been around a while. Couldn't tell you where we got it or how much we paid for it, unfortunately, because it is that old. I can tell by the inventory number and just by knowing. But it's not for a lot, but it did sell. So glad to see it find a new home. This one we picked up. Lordy, I guess it's about a month ago now when we got all the golf. We had a pretty big golf club score one Saturday at yard sales, and this was in the bag at the end of the day. Is our best bag. We do have a video on that showing everything. We paid $125 for a bag and full of clubs, several drivers, a set of irons, wedges. It was really good. I think we paid $125. I think we're already at, this might have us around $700 out of that bag in sold. So anyway, it's a tailor-made burner. I can't remember the year of that one, but I think I got the year of it in the listing that you'll see in the sold. This has been a while, hasn't it? Georgia national champion from 2023 hat. I'm sure these were probably online arbitrage.
No? Melissa gave those to us.
Oh.
I don't know where she got them from. She's not a Georgia fan, so I don't know.
Well, we probably ain't got much into that.
Zero
into that one. Okay. This is one of the ones. It's a Travis Matthew drinking team hat. If you know the Travis Matthew brand, I'm assuming it still sells good. We don't do much with the clothing. I know some people do, or at least did for a while. I don't know if it's saturated in the clothing line, but as far as online sales go, but the hats still sell good. We got this one yesterday in our retail arbitrage circle of stores we visited, and we paid $10 for it, and it sold within 2 hours probably for 30 plus ship. So good little quick flip there.
We had these before, which is why I picked it up, because I knew it would just be a quick listing. But it was a quick listing and a quick sale.
Yeah, so what we use for basically for cross listing, we use a tool. It's called Nifty AI, but you can also list in there, and it kind of keeps all your listings in the database. So all I had to do is look that one up and go into the solds and basically just relist it back to eBay or Poshmark, Mercari, wherever you want to relist it back to. And like I said, I did it, probably stopped at the store somewhere.
At the red light.
At the red light, and just hit relist, and it was that easy. So anyway, and then it sold within a couple hours. This one we picked up a few days ago, retail arbitrage. We got a message from one of our managers that always lets us know when they have new markdowns. That's the reason we went yesterday, because there was some new stuff. And typically if one or two stores have some new stuff, they all have some new stuff, so we just made a little trip. But we picked these up. These are $10 also. And we've already sold. I wish we could find more of these, but
he was asking everybody yesterday.
Oh, I was, because they're selling like as quick as we can get them listed. And this one's a small, which is typically the slower sellers. The medium large and the medium and the large sell better. I don't think we had any extra large. But anyway, they're selling for $22 plus ship. So I mean, you can do the backwards math and fees on that. We're probably netting out $6-7.
They're actually shipping for 4 ounces.
Yeah, yep. I did ship one the other day, and it shipped for 4. So, and we charge $5.50 shipping. It's just our standard for hats. So we might be even making $1 on the shipping. We don't try to make money on shipping. We just try not to lose money. But
we do sometimes.
If we make $1, it's $1. What you got? Which one you want to give me? This one is a MAC lipstick. It is I don't know what it is.
It's the Manuel
something.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone was messaging on eBay about this one yesterday, asking what color it was, like if it was a peachy pink. And I have no idea. I could see what the picture looked like, but Robin looked it up online, and it was described as a warm peachy beige. So I let the buyer or potential buyer know, and she turned into a buyer.
Anytime anyone asks that question, I always do get it from online, like the MAC website or something like that, because my eye may be different than the person that made that eye. So I just want to make sure I give them the answer that MAC would want to give them.
And you'll see on the sold, we have a really good picture, but even with a really good picture, sometimes the lighting can make colors, I don't know, just look slightly different. But I think this one was pretty accurate, because it was a really good. I was proud of myself for that. I was proud of myself for that one. It was a good one. So anyway, we picked these up retail arbitrage. I don't know what we end up with in lipsticks. A couple.
We usually pay no more than 5.
Okay, no more than. So this would have been no more than 5, and I think it sold for about 20. I don't know about the. Is this pink buff? Yes, we have a bunch of these. Pink Bobby Brown pink buff. You've seen this before if you watch our videos at all. If it's your first time watching our videos, and if it is, we appreciate it. And if you're watching again, we appreciate that as well. So we were doing fulfilled by Amazon, no, fulfilled by merchant, nope. fulfilled by Amazon. We were sending it into Amazon FBA, and we got kind of regated. They took all the third party sellers off Bobby Brown and a bunch of other brands. So now we're selling these on eBay. But what I'm showing you there, that's what the little sticker you put on stuff when you send it in to Amazon. So, media. An Elton John and Bernie Taupin duets CD. We have quarter and less is how I describe any media. We never have more than a quarter in it, and quite often it's ends up being because we do bulk buys, so it could be almost literally nothing. Don't always know where they come from. This one I do, because it's a Spanish Latin type CD. These came from a person we bought their eBay store out. Man, I was still working with Coke, and
So it's been 5 years.
5 years ago, and it was boxes and boxes and boxes of media, was it not? I mean, boxes and boxes, and we were, as we're straightening up the storage unit yesterday, we are now down CDs for like Home Depot,
The large box.
the large Home Depot, or I don't know. They're about that big, whatever size that one is, full of CDs. We still got DVDs in other boxes, but down to 4, and they're double stacked in there, so there's still a lot of CDs to get through. But we're buying CDs again if we can find good ones for our store, not for eBay, because now we mostly put everything at our retail store here in Myrtle Beach, because no fees, no shipping, and they sell really good at our store.
We do like classical and stuff like that on eBay now, or Spanish.
Yeah. The reason for that is there's just a better market for eBay on eBay for that kind of music. In our store, it's rock, some country. Some pop, stuff like that. Taylor Swift, all that kind of stuff sells really good in the store. So, all right, a Scarface DVD. Again, pennies. Don't know where it came from. This took an offer just this morning. I woke up and we had an offer on Poshmark for these. I think they offered $12, and it said we made like 9 or something. It's a little bit of an older number. Just a pair of Quicksilver shorts. No idea where these come from. Probably a yard sale, I'm guessing. I'm guessing a yard sale.
Is this something you would still pick up?
No, I would not. Unless it came as part of a 500-pound clothing buy, then I guess it's just in there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about those. Maybe you picked them up.
Maybe.
Just kidding. And anyway, this sold on eBay as well. It's an Izod, like a mock turtle long sleeve golf shirt. Came from our big pre-estate sale clothing, 500-pound plus buyout I was just talking about. And yesterday we were just over there saying we just need to, like all the long sleeve stuff, we were starting to just, as we're sorting through, putting in a bin to, wait to get through summer and start listing it, because we have so much summary stuff to try to be listing right now that and I know we're getting into summer, and some people have already probably bought their stuff, but people will be picking stuff up all summer long. But anyway, and then one of these sell. But anyway, we have started packing our others away till, maybe late summer we'll start listing them for fall and stuff. You can talk about this.
It's just a Coach purse, a hobo bag. We paid $30 for it at a yard sale. Normally we wouldn't pay $30 for the canvas material. We would for like the leather, but this one, the lady said she bought it for her mother, and her mother didn't like it. Never put anything in it. I looked inside and it is, spotless. So we went for it.
What did something like that sell for?
$67 plus ship.
Okay, so kind of probably a double up,
Mm-hmm.
even pretty much after fees.
Yeah.
So.
And we haven't had it that long.
No, a couple of weeks maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Some people may just simply not be willing to pay $30 for something at a yard sale.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Typically, I wouldn't.
Right. But I know she knows purses. So
I like purses.
if she says we're getting them, we're getting them. I think, is this the one where we got all the video games?
Yep.
Okay. So we did really good at that yard sale. So we got some video games there. We got an ammo chest, like an old World War II British. It's a British ammo chest.
Did you put that on eBay?
I did put it on eBay, and a few other things. I don't remember what we paid. It's on a video, but anyway, yeah, gone.
Well, that's all.
Well, that's all. So I guess we'll get on with our morning. I guess Robin will probably ship this up. I'll go get some media cleaned, get some clothes washing per eBay policy to list some clothes and some other stuff. We'll try to get back on track with some listings today. We've got a lot of hats to list that we picked up. All right.
Super easy. And the way we normally do it is one of us will list it, and then you send it to the other. We'll just do a sell similar.
Mm-hmm. And then we usually take something to the store too. We usually try to buy enough. That's one thing I like about hats. When they have inventory, if you feel good about the hats, you can buy a bunch, list it, and then just let it go. It does take a while to sell. They're longer tail. But we move it around too. If we take one to the store and it sells, we'll take another one to the store. If we run out on eBay and we still have something at the store, we can bring it back. So it works good for us.
There's a cool White Sox hat yesterday we got at the first store.
Yeah.
And I looked at every store that we went into, and that was the only little lonely White Sox hat.
It's got a cool print.
Mm-hmm. Like an all over print.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wish there was more. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes there's only one. What else you got?
Thanks so much for hanging with us.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully something here helped. Coach purses, pick them up if they're real.
Yes.
And
They have to be
clean.
real.
She can tell. I can't. I wouldn't know the difference. Anyway, thank you all.
Have a great day.
Catch you next time.